Hey, I'm Derek with WeBoost. Today I'm here with Nick and Steve from the Arizona Elk Society, and we're going to show you some awesome gadgets for your next hunting trip.
All right, I'm Steve Clark. I'm the Executive Director of the Arizona Elk Society, and today we're up in northern Arizona getting ready for an elk hunt. This archery elk season starts this Friday, and Nick and I both have tags, and so we're going to be out there hunting elk. We brought some gadgets with us, some gear that we use, that we believe in. We thought we'd show you some of the things that we like to use out in the woods.
Hey, how's it going? Nick Swanson. I'm with the Arizona Elk Society Hunts for Heroes program. And today I'm going to talk to you guys about some advances in GPS. Historically, I've always just carried a big GPS unit. And now with the advancements with the smartphone, I've gone to using an app. I use ONYX Hunt Maps. And the way it works is you can download your maps via Wi-Fi, and then when you get out to the field, you put it on offline mode and put your phone on airplane mode. It saves your battery, but your map's saved and your GPS unit's running internally in your phone, and you can use that. It has a topo, satellite, and a hybrid feature. But the coolest part about this is that it really it has layers, so it really shows you where private property is, federal property, state property, and the game units, so you know exactly where your boundaries are while you're hunting. And since we're partnered up with WeBoost, if we decide to move areas within the game unit and try something else, we can easily download a new map through the cell data on the WeBoost that we have in the truck.
How many times have you been in the woods and can't get cell service, or don't get enough service that you can't get data on your phone? Download your ONYX map, call your wife at home. We've partnered up this year with WeBoost. This is one of their new boosters. They're cell phone boosters. They have cell phone boosters that go in your RV, cell phone boosters that go in your cars. Permanent, you can mount them in, or this is a really, really good one for taking on the road if you have different vehicles. Real simple to use. Basically, you have a cradle that your phone slips in, and it's made to fit a lot of different phones, maybe even a couple small of the iPads and things like that. You put an antenna on top of your truck that has a wire, or your car, whatever you're using, and you pop out the amplifier and just set it, plug it all in, and everything just works from there. And I've been using Wilson and WeBoost products for about 10 years now, and I can guarantee you that they work. We do a lot of work projects in the woods, and usually somebody that's with us will have one, and everybody comes around the vehicles to use them. Very handy if you're in the woods, great for emergencies. If you need data, if you own a small business and you need to get emails and things like that, you gotta have one of these.
So this year, I'll be hunting a lot of water holes, setting up some blinds. And anytime I get around water, I immediately think about mosquitoes. So I have my thermocell with me. I think this is probably one of the handiest insect and pest repellents on the market. It doesn't have a scent. It covers your whole area. You don't have to worry about where you've applied it, as long as you have it with you. So if you're hunting out east, doing whitetail this year, and you're up doing tree stands or sitting in box blinds or whatever you're going to do, strongly suggest getting a thermocell. If you're coming out west, I would have one, because depending on where you're at, there's a lot of wallows, a lot of water, and that's where the elk are, because that's what they're trying to find. And it just allows you to sit there without worrying about making any movements and being comfortable for the time that you're out there.
Yep. We're on an archery hunt, and obviously archery targets, you got to have a targeting camp. This is a brand new target made by Block for Cabela's. Very easy to pull arrows out of. It stops arrows from crossbows, regular bows. It's good for broadheads. It's pretty much the new all-around target that's going to work really good, and we're a little bit excited about sighting when you're checking our bows, and getting ready for this hunt. So we'll be shooting this here in a few minutes and maybe show you how easy it is to pull some of the arrows out.
We're in a pretty good-sized camp. We're not doing the backpacking type hunt. We have a sizable social camp that we're hanging out in, and so we'll be doing a lot of day packs. And so I got with Alps Outdoors, and this is the Traverse X. It's a day pack, and when you look online, you see a lot of videos about the guys who are doing the lightweight backpacking. Not a lot of people cover the day packs. Now, this is probably one of the better day packs that are out on the market. It's an internal frame, has a large compartment for a lot of your gear that you just don't really need to get at. So I keep first aid kit, survival kit, kill kit, and my rain jacket on top. And then anything that I'll need, headlamps or quick access to, snacks, keep it in this small center pouch. But where this pack really excels is it has two optics packs on the sides that are felt lined. So you put your spotting scopes and your tripods through here, or you can mount your tripods to the side, and that way it's all contained, but you don't have to open up your pack or do the bungee cord method to get at your stuff. It's got a pretty rigid waist belt, which I like, with two pockets. Great for your GPS or your phone. You can have your, I keep calls in one and my phone in the other. And then I carry a 3-liter platypus hydration bladder. And then, like many of the Alps products, right off the bat, you know, we've had to already deal with rain, and we've just been here a little bit. Comes with a rain flap included, and it's secured and tethered to the pack. Then you have your meat hauler. So after you quarter your animal, it's got a flap that comes over and it connects to the top of your pack, and you're able to secure your meat or your antlers. And the thing I like about it is it does have orange stitched in, so that way other hunters easily identify you while you're hauling out your meat. And then lastly, there is the weapons sling. You could do a rifle butt or the cam bow. I'll be using a crossbow this week, so I'll put my crossbow in here and strap it in, and real tight, condenses real nice and small, and I'll be able to keep it light.
All right, obviously once you get an elk down, you're going to be doing a lot of cutting, and one of the newest items that we have at the Arizona Elk Society is the Outdoor Edge knife. It's a replaceable scalpel blade. It's actually called the ONYX EDC knife. Really easy to use, very, very sharp. I'm really excited about this one. It's got a very tough blade in it that should take a lot of abuse. It's very easy to change the blade. You just push the button and pull the blade, that's it. You know, and just slide it right back in, and that's it. A lot safer than some of the other knives out there. You know, one of the benefits of these knives is that they are scalpel blades. They're very, very sharp. Scalpel, you know, like a hospital scalpel. And being sharp like that, it makes it a lot easier to cut through the hide and some of the other things, and they last a lot longer than a regular knife. They take a lot more abuse. Yeah, you don't want to twist things with them, but because they're sharp, you can usually do 1 or 2 elk with the same knife. You know, and if something does happen, like I showed earlier, it's very easy to switch out a blade. You know, please be careful and don't lay your blades on the ground. Put them in something and put them away if you're discarding them. Sound of this call, it's a cow elk call, and the sound is just phenomenal. I've been calling elk for about 20 years now. I actually specialize in calling elk rather than running them down. And this sound is, to me, is the best cow sound I've ever heard out of a latex call. I'll demonstrate. There's a couple different ways you can use it. It's a wooden call, which makes it sound a lot better than a tinny plastic call. And you can blow in it. Or you can put it in your mouth and make that sound, especially as a bow hunter. I can't have my hands up. I got my hands full of archery equipment. So I use it by putting it in my mouth. And I feel this is one of the best calls on the market today, and I think you guys will love this call. For more information on the Arizona Elk Society, please visit us at www.arizonaelksociety.org.
Yeah, for more information on the Hunts for Heroes program, check us out on the Arizona Elk Society webpage. And for more information on the Drive Sleek, go to www.weboost.com. If you like what you've seen today, please subscribe below. All the details and links are going to be in the description, and we're going to have fun. So I just want to say thanks again to WeBoost for sending Derek and Tyler out here, and y'all have a good one.